What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Up next, it's our main event between the Minnesota Vikings and these guys defending their home turf. The punter Jack Fox to get this one started. And here we go from Chicago. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Menu narration set to 100.
Hey. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. Good start to this one for him. Their first offensive snap picks up 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry, got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. From the shotgun, McCarthy has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
We've set it downs from the 37. First carry here for Aaron Jones. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 36-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
First down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Mason gets it from the gun. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Trying to beat him with a quick pass, but not quick enough. That winds up as a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Going on 3rd, McCarthy. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Brock. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
and I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
McCarthy to throw for it. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. Offensive line fast.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Dropping back to throw. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. Offense up to the line fast.
Complete to Harold Fannin Jr. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw here on 1st down. Oh, puts him there under this one, right side. That's grabbed inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago! These guys don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Our home team 7, visitors nothing.
Fox now to kick this one away.
Set to kick off.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. Escapes the pocket. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. And gain 11 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
This one's going to hit the ground to incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. 7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
McCarthy throwing here. He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit, and you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. Throwing on first, it's McCarthy. Taken in by Felton, left side. And he's going to be touched down right at the line, so no gain on the play.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Running back sent in motion. Now McCarthy. Buys time, rolling right. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. The rookie from Georgia has it. And they stop him before he gets much on the return.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Here's ETN to begin the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. ETN again. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Working quickly here.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He cuts it back right. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to the Windy City in just a moment. We're back, and we'll join this drive already in progress to begin quarter 2. They've got 1st and goal to work with. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Last 2 passes haven't worked out. Another one likely coming. It's 3rd and goal. Quickly looking left, and it's complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
60 Eagles. Let's go.
And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Back to throw. Here's McCarthy. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Let's go, guys.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Same guy. Here's Hopkinson again. This is marked down right along that 40-yard line. So 20 yards on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
4 yards. That's another Vikings first down.
From the gun, Jones gets it. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10. It's McCarthy. Toward the sideline and caught by Addison. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
McCarthy looking to throw. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Drawing up the design keeper. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to a safety on that one right there, Kate. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
McCarthy to throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force 3rd and goal.
I can pretty much guarantee you, Kate, the minute that quarterback left the pocket, that D coordinator started to hold his breath. It is so hard when you play a dual-threat QB out on the run in space, especially down here in the red zone, but the defense rises to the occasion.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Vikings start to fight back with their first points of this game. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. Record there to tack on the extra points. And the Vikings tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 38-yard line.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Here's ETN on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Gave away a couple on the 1st down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12. Pass play now. Got his target. It's Baker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. And dose of the hurry up here.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
19, go!
ETN on 3rd down. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. Offense in the hurry up here.
A loss of 2 yards.
And they're going for this. It's caught. Fannin has it. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Chicago right after this.
Let's go now. 70 lock. 60 Bobcats.
1st and 10, looking to throw. Throwing to the back of the end zone. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds. Still working from the 30 as they line this up. 2nd and 10. Inside handoff goes to Etienne. And the defense all over this run. Maybe got a yard there as he tried to bounce that one outside. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now ahead of 3rd down. We get a pause here. They're going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, set.
They go right back to Etienne. This is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Walking inside the red zone. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70 range.
Looking to throw here. This is caught near the pylon. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up 1st and goal.
17 yards.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get both feet down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Let's go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll work against the blitz. Couldn't get the screen set up properly. Brock, pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on 2nd down.
As a quarterback, you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane, and you couldn't do it on that one.
And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. These guys get some late points and the lead. Bates now for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Visitors 7.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. They bring pressure, and they're going to get to him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, we had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
3rd and long for him here. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. And he is down inside the 35-yard line. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And this is going to go for about an 8-yard pickup as he takes him inside the 30-yard line. Minnesota spends its second timeout here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Hits him on the out route. And he'll go down here at the 16. Now the Vikings use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the red zone on 1st. Headed out right. He can run it. He's out of bounds. Looks like right around the 5-yard line, partner. So they're going to be set up with 1st and goal.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Shades of the 2009 Super Bowl. They're going onside kick to begin the second half. And they aren't able to get it back. The hands team does its job. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. They'll give this up the middle to ETN. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Out of the gun, a give to ETN. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Quick to the left, it's gone. Get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. They'll try it left with ETN. And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. These guys grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Point after up and good from Bates. And his guys double their lead to 14.
Visitors 7. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Ty Felton here to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. They'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 47-yard line.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. McCarthy operating from the pistol. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
This one misses the tight end. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to the air, McCarthy. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Another throw here for McCarthy. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd down carry for Jones. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
McCarthy throwing here. Oh, he missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. They got him to bite and jump off sides. It's a rare thing to see that actually work, and it gives them this 1st and 10. Now it's McCarthy. He rolls to his right. Completed right side to Addison. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
5 still to go here. This is 2nd down. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
McCarthy to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Looking quickly here.
That's another Vikings first down.
No run here. It's Mason. And he's stopped just a little short of the goal line. He's down to the 2. It's a gain of 7, and that brings up 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Jones has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
When you get stuff like that on a 2nd down run, the focus kind of shifts from getting a 1st down to just giving your punter enough room to get the ball out.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Here's McCarthy to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception!
McCarthy's pass. Interception.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
At their own 20-yard line.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Buccaneers and holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 20.
Even though there's a lot of game time left here, Kate, this just feels like a must for the defense. A little bit of desperation. You cannot allow this offense to find the end zone again, and a massive sack on 1st down. That's the right way to begin this series defensively.
On 2nd down, it's ETN. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 18, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is lofted deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Chicago. These guys make them pay for turning it over. Well, that right there, Brock, is saving all of your guys a whole lot of work. I see 10 dudes breathing easy out there, and only one of them out of breath, and he's the one holding that football in the end zone.
Are you sure about that? Because you know what I love about these moments? I love especially going back and watching them on tape and watching the big guys. Watching all those O-linemen. Certainly some are going to walk, some are going to wave, but eventually some will make their way 90 yards downfield to celebrate that one as well. Because you're right, it was one heck of a shot.
At their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hits his running back. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 18. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard
Here's
line.
McCarthy on 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. He's at the 30. The 10. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
Like you say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Trying again after the pick. McCarthy finds him over the middle. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
This is Mason on 2nd down. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know we're in a day and age of technology and we don't have books with pages, Kate, but I guarantee you, if you still had a playbook on the sidelines, that page and that play is ripped out, not called again. What a loss on 2nd down, and now we're looking at some serious magic needed to convert on 3rd.
That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Ty Felton, the intended target. So that brings up 4th and long.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. The Vikings getting their punt team out. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And they get to this one just shy of the opposing 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 32. On the ground to begin this drive with Etienne. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive. Offensive line fast.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's a throw.
36-yard line.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down. Well, Brock, this substantial deficit sure hasn't toned the edge that this defense is playing with, huh? If anything, feels like they might be getting more aggressive, looking to make some sort of impact play.
And that's because turnovers are really the name of the game for this defense at this point, Kate. That aggressiveness still super welcome, no question. But they know it's not just incompletions, it's taking the ball away that's next.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throw here, 3rd down. It's on target to Williams. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They're going to try and throw it here. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, Etienne gets it. And he'll get this through the midfield stripe and starts pushing into Vikings territory. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Let's go. Viking 18. Go.
This is Etienne. And they make the stop, I'm going to say about the 37-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Ask for a little bit more on that one. As that running back's come up with more than he's used to on 3rd down, and he made it look like just another day at the office. I wouldn't expect every conversion to go as smoothly. He sure made that one look routine.
Go left side, finds Fannin. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
That's another 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Check. Hey, hey. Hut, hut.
Here's Etienne. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
ETN again. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Straight ahead. Here's Mason. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
2nd and 6.
Slot receivers headed left. They'll go to the option on 2nd down. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Vikings are going to have a first down.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Putting a receiver in motion. They're going option keeper on 1st and 10. And his first throw after checking in is incomplete. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
A give to Mason. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. A gain of 15 there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings trying to do some window dressing. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Another run for Mason. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
Yeah, that defense was flying to the ball. You see that outside toss. This is a pursuit drill that they work on over and over again. Get to that toss before it can really get started.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the backup. First throw. To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards if someone tracks him down. Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
24-yard line.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. All right, they need 7 here on 3rd down on what is the 9th play of this drive. One final shot here. Forced out to his right. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So hard work rewarded as they take a well-earned win in this one. And they draw first blood against a division rival.